Faceless YouTube channel videos. They are literally all over YouTube right now, racking up tens of millions of views. And if you're anything like me, you're like, how do I get in on action? Because in my mind, I'm like, how hard could it possibly be to make one of these videos? And the thing that I like about it is, unlike now, like, you don't have to get on camera. You just put some pictures up, I can talk behind it, or maybe not talk behind it and use AI. So I'm like, how do I do it? How does it work? Like, how easy or hard is it? And so I wanted to see if me, as a complete beginner, could make a faceless YouTube channel video. And I went through, and of course I'm looking at videos of people showing you how to do it. And I'll be honest, most of them suck. Most of them are not good. Most of them don't tell you any useful knowledge that you need to actually know, except one woman that I found. Her name's like MonsGuide or something like that, and she is actually legit. She shows you some pretty darn good ways and is super helpful. So I looked at one video where she said in 5 minutes you can make a faceless YouTube channel video.
As of today, it's easier than ever before to start a successful faceless YouTube channel, because in this video, I'll be revealing the secret of this mind-blowing new AI tool that can create you complete viral faceless videos in literally 5 minutes just by using my one secret prompt template.
And I'm going to try it. And I am a complete beginner. I am like an AI noob. I honestly wish I did better with AI. I don't. So I'm going to follow her guide step by step and bring you along with me and see if I can actually make a faceless YouTube channel video. So let's get into it. Now there's 3 things you're going to need. You're going to need 2 prompts that she gives you, and I will paste those in the description and the comment section. So if you want to follow along or do it along with me, then you can have it. You're going to need ChatGPT, and then you're going to need InVideo AI. And of course, everything will be linked, and I'm going to show you step by step what I did as a beginner, and we can see how easy it actually is. So let's get into it. Okay, so the first place we're going to start is ChatGPT. And remember, I said there's 2 prompts you're going to use. This is the first one. So it says suggest video ideas within the niche, whatever niche that you want to talk about, that can be produced using stock footage videos or stock footage available online. I am looking for engaging concepts that will captivate my audience and effectively convey the essence of XYZ niche, right? So in the niche brackets, that's where you're going to put what you want to talk about: travel, fitness, health, whatever. Now, this obviously is a side hustle channel, so I'm going to go through and put side hustle as the niche that I want to talk about. So I'm going to go ahead and just put that in ChatGPT directly, and ChatGPT is free for whoever hasn't used it before. And all you're going to do now is click enter. Now, at this point, it's going to give me video ideas that I can produce with stock footage. And having stock footage is important because that's what goes into making a faceless channel. So it gives me 10 ideas, and you can kind of look through and see which ideas you like. Now, I like idea number 4, which talks about remote side hustles for people who want to be remote, because obviously remote is a big thing right now. So that's the idea I'm going to go with. Now I'm going to go to InVideo AI, and I'll link it below, and you just create an account. It asks some basic questions of you, like what's the reason that you want to make a video, yada, yada, yada. They're just collecting data at this point. You go to continue, and you just type in some basic stuff for your account itself. And you'll just go through the prompts if you've never signed up for InVideo AI before. And you're going to continue. Now at this point, it's going to tell you to give it details of the topic that you want to discuss, so that way it can generate the video for you. You really don't have to do much. You just need to give it detailed instructions so it can give you what you want. Now this is where ChatGPT comes in again. Now here's the second prompt, and it's long. So this is where you're going to use whatever idea that you originally got for ChatGPT. You're going to put it in this highlighted portion. So using idea number X, right? Because they give you 10 ideas. So whatever idea number that you want to use, fill in the prompt, only changing the information in the bracket. So it's going to give you a prompt that has the length of the video, the type of platform like YouTube, Instagram. It's going to give it detailed talking points. It's going to give it a vibe, like, you know, do you want it to be adventurous, aspirational? Do you want it to be funny? It's going to tell you what kind of voice you want it to have, a female accent, a male accent. It's pretty much going to give you the overview of the video that you're going to create. Remember, InVideo AI is the one who's actually going to do the full script. This is just giving you the overview. So if you go back, I decide that I want to use prompt number 4. So idea number 4. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to highlight that, the title of it, and where it says insert the idea you want to use, I'm going to put number 4, and then I'm just going to put in quotation marks the title of it, so there is no mistake on which one I want to use. And then I'm going to click enter. Now it gives me my overview, and it says, create a 10-minute video, YouTube video, using essentially all this stuff below. So it gives all the talking points, it gives it the theme, it says it's going to be fast-paced using stock footage, it says, male or female voice, it says voiceover, choose a female host with dynamic pacing, and all of that. So all I got to do now is just copy this, and I'm going to put that directly into InVideo AI. So boom, I copy paste it, and now all I have to do is just click generate video. And again, InVideo AI is the one that's going to create the video. So now you're gonna have to wait. It took like 10 minutes for it to actually create the video. And here is the video right here, right? And then you can actually, it was like laggy,
a life where your
click
office
it,
view changes with your next adventure,
and it'll kind of play, and you can get a sense of how it is.
the glamorous travel photos we see on social media, about breaking free from the traditional 9-to-5 grind.
It's not bad.
About choosing
I
when
actually
and where
don't
you
mind
work,
it
about
at
shaping
all.
your life
But
in a
you
way
can
that
actually
suits you
edit it
best.
if you wanted to get
The
a
right
little
side
bit more
hustle, you
specific
too
to
can
things that
join
you
this
like. You
global
can walk
movement.
through it and be like, you know
what remote
I like
side
that.
hustles are remote
I
workers
don't like
tapping
that.
into?
Let's change some stuff up, right? So you can click edit right here. And there's two things you can edit. You can edit the pictures and you can edit the script. So let's start with the pictures. So as you can see, there's all these pictures at the top. Now if you want to replace one, and when you click on it, it'll actually tell you where within the script that picture pops up. But if you want to replace it, you just click it. And then there's this little search button that's going to have all of this media and stock image, right? So you can kind of put in what kind of pictures you're looking for, and you can replace it with whatever's in there. Obviously, if you pay for the service InVideo AI, then you're going to have more access to things than if you use the free version, which the one I'm using is currently free. And I can edit the script also if I don't like the script. So you can edit it word for word here on the left, or you can edit things like titles and wording on the screen. I don't like right in the beginning of the video, it says the rise of digital nomads, because most people aren't going to know what the freaking digital nomad is. I want to change that to say remote workers. So I'm going to go ahead and just type that in. I'm going to say the rise of remote workers instead. And then I'm going to click out of that, and I'm just going to do apply changes. So once I click apply changes, whatever I've changed in the script is now going to be applied. You can see the screen currently says the rise of digital nomads. Once it's applied, it should say the rise of remote workers. Easy as that. Now, let's say you're like, I do not want to go and manually edit the video at all. I don't know how to edit. I don't feel like doing that. I want it to do it for me. Well, there's this little box right here, and you can type in whatever you want it to generate in the script. So you can say, hey, I want the voice to change from a female voice to a British male voice, and it's going to go ahead and change that for you. Or you can say, I want the pace slower, and it'll change that for you. So in this case, I wanted to say in the beginning, welcome to my channel, Side Hustles with Corinne, right? Because I wanted to have a little bit of an element that doesn't make it seem like cookie cutter. So I want to add a little bit of me into it. So I'm going to put that in here. Now I spelled my name phonetically, because if I spell it the way it is actually spelled, Karynn, it's going to say Karen. So I put Corinne, so hopefully they pronounce it correctly. So I'm going to go ahead and put that in. So I'm going to generate it, and it should say it correctly. Let's see, once I press it. And it does take a while for things to generate. It says if you pay for the service, your stuff generates quicker, but I'm not doing that.
Welcome to my channel, Side Hustles with Corinne. Did you know that by 2035, there will be an estimated 1 billion remote workers worldwide?
So now that you like it, you just export the video. It's really as simple as that. So I'm gonna go ahead and export the video. Now you can of course see like how you want the video to be exported. So do you want it to have the watermarks or not? Do you want the branding to be there or not? Now obviously if you're using the free version, then there's going to be branding. If you don't want the branding, then you need to pay for the service. But in this case, I want to show you the free way, so mine's gonna have branding and like watermarks and everything else. So I'm gonna click normal, stock watermarks, and then 1080p, because 4K is just gonna take forever to download. And it's just letting you know that it's AI, so everything may not be factual. So it's up to you to really check it. So now it pops into this it's kind of like an internal video site, if you think about it, because it actually doesn't download directly to your computer. You have to go and click download again, which is a little bit bootleg, but whatever. So it's an own internal video site that you can actually link people to if you want to, if you don't want to just download it and upload it to YouTube. But it'll actually give you all the timestamps. And if you click more, it'll actually give you the description of the video, which you can then copy paste into YouTube. So once you're done, all you need to do now is just download the video, upload it to YouTube, and really that's it. It took all of like 10 minutes. Okay, now here's the thing, right? It wasn't hard necessarily, right, to make the type of video because ChatGPT gave you the full kind of like overview, or you can write it out. I actually think I'm decent at like script writing, so I wouldn't mind writing it. So you can do it either way, right? It was a lot easier than I thought. I still feel like it's gonna feel a little cookie cutter, you know what I mean? Because it's just like stock images or things like that. So I feel like you would still have to kind of like tinker around with it a little bit with the images to make sure it looks different than everybody else probably doing the exact same method. I don't think for this channel I would necessarily use faceless videos for like full form videos, but I do think I would do it for shorts. So if you start seeing more on this channel, don't be surprised, because I actually think it was too easy to not use it at all. But I just wouldn't use it for full videos because I just don't think I would be creative enough or offer enough like variants for it to take off and actually do really, really well. So I'm gonna actually leave a link to the video I made somewhere in the description or comment section. You can take a look to see if you like what I end up creating. Let me know what you think. Was it easier than you thought it was? Was it harder? Do you already make Faceless YouTube channel videos? If so, like how do you go about it? Give me all the information. Give me all the tea. I want to know. But anyways, thank you as always for watching my channel. Go ahead and like, comment, subscribe, because I am going to do more of these types of videos. Catch you in the next one.